Hey man, had a couple questions about Hey Joe. I'm going to try to show you a little bit of the intro as seen in this book here. If you really like a certain song, I recommend getting a book. Then you got it written out correctly. I mean, YouTube is okay, but having it in front of your face correctly written out is real nice. So the intro is something like this. So I'm moving slow, don't want to leave you behind. I'm going for first and second strings. Third fret on second string, I'm going to slide up. First string's open. Everybody got that? Going to slide on third fret, second string to fifth fret. Hit two strings. And now we're going to slide the opposite direction. So that's a 3 to a 5, 5 to a 3. So we got, every time let the skinny string ring. Oops. And then we go to third string, fourth fret, gonna slide it to second fret. Then open G, third string. We're gonna hammer on to a little part of an E chord, which is third and fourth strings, first and second frets, and hold that shape. So it's just a partial E chord. All right, that's our first measure. Let's check it again. Then low E open. One more time. So I'm holding that E shape. It's just a index on third string, middle on fourth string, first and second frets. One more time. Then strum three skinny strings, still holding that shape. And now we're going to hit the fat string. Now we've got octave lick, which is a 4 and 6 on the fifth and third strings. I'm using my index and pinky. I'm going to mute the A string on the underside of my index. It just lays over and bops it on the head. Now we can't hear it. So we slide up one fret with that octave. And we're going to hit a low E. Now we're going to make this cool G5, which is a 5-5-7. 5-5-7 on the fifth, fourth, and third strings. Then it moves one fret down, which makes F sharp. Low E. Well, actually, this is, take that shape. Same shape. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, that's a cool inversion of a power chord. That's a cool E5, a 0-2-2-4. 0-2-2-4. Low E open. Then we take our index up to 7th fret. We're going to press down on fourth and third strings. All this stuff is pretty easy. I'm just trying to be careful and, make sure I do it right. So that's index flat at the 7th fret on the fourth and third strings. And I'm going to hammer on to the 9th fret with my ring finger on the fourth string, letting everything ring out. Now I hit second and third strings, 7th fret. So index is just here. You're going to catch everything you need. Again. All right. one more time, intro. From there, you know, it's a lot of intricate business. Basically, it looks like he's going, he's mixing in things like a C and a G and a D bar chord and an A and an E. Here's a little fill. That's A and D strings open. Then a 2. I love to bend that fat string just about a quarter step. I'm just looking for some big fills on these first 2 pages. Nothing really. Basically, it's just clobber. There's a. We got to get some of those really big fills that are. So there's 2 guitars happening, so it kind of makes it hard to, when you're listening to it, you're not sure what you're hearing, but here's one. Oops, no. Not seeing those big fills. Those kind of major fills. Yeah, it's kind of hard to. Reading Hendrix stuff is pretty tedious. It's like hard to see. But just sounding it out. That's not a bad one. It kind of sounds like Mississippi Queen. Like if you go C, G, D, and an A. There's one that you can grab onto. Fat string, 3rd fret, like I was saying. So if you did a cowboy chord, C, and a G, and a D, and an A. That's kind of how I would do it. I mean, I'm not going to memorize this whole thing. So I got that low E. Here's a hammer on. That fill is a 5th string open A, hammering on to 2nd fret. Open D, open G, 4th string open D, hammer on. C, and a G, and a D, A. That'll get you started on those riffs. I might think about it and do another video, but there is one other riff we should probably get. That's one that you can throw in that, which we did previously, but this riff is like a 3 fat string open, 1, 2, 3. So it's boom, 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 boom. This is a brilliant riff. Then you got 5th string, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fat string, 2, 3, 4, 5. A string, we're going to go 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, it's. I mean, that might. I think you can have fun with this and just sort of do your own thing, you know. If you memorize this whole book, hats off, man. That's incredible. But it's so syncopated and there's, you know, layers of parts. Jimmy played with all kinds of personality and it's kind of hard to, read this. It really is a little difficult. So you could do. That'd be kind of like only. So that's the 5th string open. Open D, so you're hammering the 2nd fret. So that's just one way to kind of start tackling the song. So if you're doing cowboy chords, that's totally cool. You might want to flip over to some bar chords, C, G, D, A, E. That would be a good step too. So that's just improvising. I can go. So you can kind of just start partying on it without, getting all uptight with the tablature. So, there's one little detail I just saw. That's pretty cool. That's your 3rd string, bending up, let it down, pull off. 4th string, 2nd fret. He's also got there's some X's here, so he's like that's one part of an overdub thing. He also does, sounds like a whole lot of love. You can tell somebody ripped this off. Jeez. Wow. So that would be ring finger, 5th fret to 7th, sliding on the fat string, index on the 5th string, 5th fret. That's like a B, D, B, D, or oops. So that's what's cool about learning this stuff. If you learn one little idea, say like here, you can do it here, or oops. Where are we? B, D, B, D, ba-deep, ba-deep, ba-deep. All right. So anyhow, for me, it's better just to kind of not think about it too hard, just groove out and feel it. I'm sure that's how he played it, just by grooving and feeling it. So do your own thing. Freedom, baby. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you want to do a in-person video, send me a message and I'll set up a meeting time. It's $30 for a half hour. We'll probably go a little over a half hour if you like, and we'll use the Zoom app. And we'll have a one-on-one meeting. I'll see what you're doing. Make sure you're doing everything fairly correct. And it's a lot of fun. It really is. So I can meet you at your home, only I'll be at my home. And so, yeah, look me up on the Zoom app, and it's a lot of fun. All right, take care.